My brother's here. I walked him in, kept his eyes closed. He's doing me the favor of not opening his eyes and peeking, I hope. But we are doing the big reveal. The mask is right over here, but I want to zoom in on his face to see his expression when he sees this mask, because he's not seen it yet. And I mean, it's going to blow his mind. I doubt, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how he likes it. All right, I'm zooming in on him now. Let me, you a little anxious, are you? He's been waiting for this mask for a couple of years because he's never had a really good Halloween 2 mask. Wait till he sees this.
Halloween 2 is my favorite.
And the other thing too is, and before you open your eyes, the collectors and a lot of people have been like wanting this mask since I painted it the way I did. They haven't seen it with the hair yet. I haired it today, but they didn't see me style. I styled it a little bit. I combed it out. I didn't style it. It ain't fun. And it isn't finished yet, but it looks a lot better than what it did. And I'll show that because I'm going to have him put on his future mask. How do you like that? Are you ready, guys? On the count of 3, you're going to take your hand away and open your eyes. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. Oh my God, that's the one in the middle.
Hold on. What do you think of that?
That's him, yeah. God, the color and everything is perfect.
Color's on the money.
And especially the neck.
Now feel that hair. That's mohair.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Uh-huh. Blows your mind, don't it?
That's nice.
All right, take the mask off. Step back over to where you were. And then we're going to let people see it. Try to put it on without messing up the... don't worry about it. I got shit everywhere. All right, so there's, I styled the hair.
That's the lighter hair like the part 2.
Yep. Oh yeah, I had to dye it. I had to dye that mohair. That stuff was white
So
when I got it.
too.
Oh, it's real soft. And that's baby mohair.
You're not gonna have to put no additive.
I have to freeze it in place, yeah, because that stuff there, if you have to comb that too many times, you ain't gonna have any hair on the mask. All right, so
Am I putting it on?
yeah, you're putting it on, and then I'm gonna zoom in. How does that fit you? Oh man, look at that. Kind of sweep the hair back a little bit on the sides. Yeah. Yeah, see now, my brother's a giant, man. He's 6'6", and as you can see, he's not built like me. He plays Michael Myers pretty damn good, and this mask fits him well. Is it a little loose on you?
Yeah, but it's nice.
It's
a little bit, but...
Can you turn your head? Because I can cut the neck.
Being loose, it'll set the eyes back.
Yeah, it does. It sets the eyes back. You can't see his eyes. That's what's so nice about this mask. The large mask, if you're a big guy, I recommend getting the large mask. It's a 27-inch in diameter. I got you zoomed in so they only see your head. Yeah, you don't really see your eyes too well. That's great, man. That is such a cool mask. This is the big reveal. Here it is, 10 o'clock at night. I know I'm not going to get anybody looking live right now, but the key is once this is uploaded, you guys are really going to get a kick. Okay, so why don't you come a little closer, keep it on, and turn around so we can show the mask a little bit better. And it's not frozen and styled yet. I have to style the hair, but I did comb out, and I'll show you. All right. All right. Give us a side view of it. Yeah. See, there you go, guys. Nice side view. There's a back view. Let's do a back view. Just look out the front door there. And there you can see the 78 right up underneath the neckline. And it fits him nice. It's not touching your shoulders, right?
And I got a big head.
Yeah, he's got a pretty big head. We all do. Our Hickman's got big heads and big shoulders, and no brains. Anyway, so the only thing you missed out of this was me combing out the hair. All I did was brush out the hair. You saw me hair it this afternoon. Took me 4.5 hours to hair that mask.
And sides, but God, that really is him.
What do you think? color's on point too, isn't it? See, the thing is, people don't realize that the videos and the pictures do not do this picture do not do this thing justice. You have to see this live.
Especially this area.
That's all. Yeah, it's done up their own way. I did everything to a T. Everything to a T. I mean, I can't replicate the exact. That's actually a Halloween '78.
Like if you do this, like because his head,
Right.
Not Nick Castle, Dick Warlock's head was bigger.
If you were to stretch it, then you'd get that same look.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get that look because your head's not big enough.
And even though I have a big head, I'm not stretching it out. But that's all you do.
Yeah.
There's the look.
And that's the same look. Now, mind you, there's a couple things that I didn't do to the right eye.
Well, like you said, if you wanted to build up the cheeks and inside the mask, it could cause it to do that. But
Yeah, all you got to do is put foam padding on the temples. And now I'm going to have you try
I
on.
like having the option. It's 2 and 1 built into one mask.
It is. Well, that's why I did what I did. I wanted the sculpture to stay true to the original Halloween #1.
Yeah.
And on a small mask, which I want to see if you'll fit into that. I know your eyes are going to be real close to the eye cuts. You'll have to blacken your eyes. Yeah, you can put that on a stand. And
see if a small one does push it out.
there you go.
This one.
Yeah, that's a small.
This might give you that.
Oh yeah, it will. Once all you have to do with that is put padding on the inside on your temples, and that'll
Might do it now though if it's small.
It's a snug mask. It fits tight.
Does it give it that? Does it look any different?
Well, other than we can really see your eyes.
Yeah.
No, it didn't change the features. It doesn't. No, it didn't stretch it out or anything.
I mean, I can wear this comfortably too.
Yeah, it's actually.
But you don't want to see the eyes.
No. He's a big guy, so we definitely are shooting for making his eyes disappear. People with smaller heads, your eyes will disappear in that. The way I designed the mask. So, with everything said,
make that hair jet out like the.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do the little devils, the little horns they call them. I'm going to do all that, but I got to freeze it all. You're not going to get a good look without that. Now all 3 of these, 2 of them are 2 people won a mask. One guy's helping me promote, so he gets a free mask. Another guy won a mask, and then that one's going on eBay, the one you had on.
You know, it stands out on this the most of all the other ones that you made. That cheek right there.
Oh yeah.
That's what really makes it. And the eyes, of course.
The eye cuts.
That protrusion right there, man, that's spot on. It's already eyes. Yeah.
Now tomorrow I will style the hair permanently and freeze it. I got a couple repairs to do on this. Like I'm not going to show you on camera because I'll show you tomorrow when I go to fix it. But underneath of here, I'm going to pull this forward and add a little bit more bulk in here. And see this little thing here? I want to put hair right there. Droop it down this way, the way it's supposed to be. And then cover that little spot there. And I might bring in some more hair right in here.
I'm going to bring your other 2 back.
Huh?
The other 2 can come back.
The other 2, you know, they're good to keep as
Fun. I mean, yeah,
well, it's not even a wear. I wouldn't wear them anymore, but what I would do is simply
prototypes.
yeah, they're it's not even prototype. They're trial and error. You know, I'm learning how to do this as I go. I've only been doing this for 2 years. So, and it's a lot of work has gone into what I've been doing so far. My sculpture's over here, and this coming week, yeah, that's the master copy of that, and latex, the one you were just spinning there. They're the old. See, look at the difference in the eye cuts. Look at the eye cuts on them, and you tell me what's wrong with those eye cuts compared to this new mask.
I mean, they seem to be sloped downward, but they might be too thin.
No, you know what the problem is? They weren't cut deep enough underneath of here. They're literally even with the top of the scale. And if you look at that urethane mask on an angle, you can see how completely wrong it is. I studied a little bit of human anatomy and figured it out and got it right. And really looked at a lot of pictures.
You're going to start silver shamrock. You're going to put the little silver shamrock.
I'm not doing it. I heard so many different rumors of what the new Ends music. The Ends movie is. I heard one rumor where the Ends is going to have a stitched mask, like it got torn, and then I heard another rumor.
No, I'm talking about silver shamrock from Halloween 3.
Oh, I don't even. I pretend that didn't even exist. I know some people like that movie. But
I thought it was a good movie. But
it might have been good, but what the problem was is when you went into that theater thinking you were going to see Michael Myers, and you saw Michael Myers on TV, somebody watching it in the hospital room, and it really pissed off the people.
Like, what the?
Yeah, right. What the F-bomb? And it just like, it literally, a lot of people, including myself, got up and said, screw this, and walked out of the theater and never watched that movie for a long time.
We didn't walk out. We finished it.
We finished it?
We walked
I
out.
did nothing but bitch the whole time, I'm
Out
sure.
of M. Night Shyamalan's.
That's the one we walked out. Okay. That was awful. Yeah,
But
that's
we,
right. I remember walking
we
out.
for the end of Halloween 3. I thought it was a good movie. If you accept that Michael Myers isn't part of it.
This is my brother Keith, by the way. In case I haven't said anything, he's also a singer and entertainer. I'm a DJ, and I'm taking a hiatus from DJing this summer so I can concentrate on these masks and get them done. This is going to be, the sculpture that's sitting over to my right here is going to be starting, I'm going to start sculpting it into the Halloween 40. And then once the Halloween 40 is done and molded and casted, I'm going to continue on and make that the kills. But this version that he just had on is going to be the base sculpture for all of my Michael Myers masks. So that's the key. I think that was I right about seeing it in person changes your whole perspective?
Yeah, the color, you don't see the hair color.
Yeah.
Well, the shading too. I mean, I could see.
Yeah, I was talking to him on the phone, and I was telling him how I didn't send him pictures because I didn't want him to see the mask, but I was explaining to him how people are seeing this mask as on video and on with pictures, and every time I take a picture of this thing, it does not look like it does when it's in front of me.
It too had that, whatever you want to call it, green or gray. It's hard to tell what it was, but it was just a darker mask. Because I guess you were saying it was because it was aged.
Yeah, it was aged. There was different process. It was aged, and a lot of the white got dirty, and there was some yellowing to the color, and that yellow is there. It is definitely in the mask, but it doesn't take away that ghoulish look. The color that's here is definitely, it's on point. It's on point. I think this is going to be a really, really awesome mask. I know he'll be wearing that.
This is in there?
Oh yeah, that's in the actual screen used mask. Yep, this whole thing, everything. I mean, I got still shots of the screen used mask. This is a little bit different, but then that's because it's my original piece. I want it to be a little different, but not a lot. I'm not trying to make. Yeah. I'll shut it off in a second. But I think I think the shadowing is unbelievable. The shadowing on that mask is just oh my god, it's creepy. Very ghoulish. Very ghoulish.
Plus the smoothness of it.
Yeah, it's got a very smooth, but yet textured. It's got all kinds of like interesting little, But the hair blows your mind because it's so soft. This stuff, man. This is called mohair, and it's baby mohair. This is everything that I combed out of it.
That's what Elton John sings about. A mohair suit.
Is that what it is?
Mohair suit, he says, yeah.
Yeah, feel how soft that stuff
Benny
is.
and the Jets.
It's just amazing how soft that mohair is.
So they make suits out of this, huh? Apparently, according to Elton John.
Oh yeah. Well, it's silky. It's silky. You see see how the shine is. Look at that mask up there. That's the old hair. Look at the difference. You know, and they actually used a mixture of crepe hair and mohair, I think, in the actual screen used mask. They used a mixture of both. But I got a blending tool. I got more mohair over there. I got the thicker. This is the baby mohair. See, I couldn't get the adult mohair. The adult mohair has the thicker fibers. But I couldn't get the adult mohair, and when I dyed the adult mohair, it turned out a little bit darker. So I was like, I'm just going to use the stuff that I got you, which is the baby mohair, which is pretty soft. It's pretty cool. And once I muss it up a little bit and make it, you know, put the horns in it and everything, you're not going to be able to tell the difference. And the reason why you have to freeze this in place is because this hair is so soft. If you start combing this every time you try to, you know, make it look good, you ain't gonna have much hair left on it in a couple of brushes. So you have to be careful with this. I mean, I took a lot of that hair off. There was a lot of hair on there, but I had to take a lot of it off. So that's the big reveal, guys. Hit the like, the subscribe, notification bell, please, and share the content. You guys are dope, and you're always on point every time I come on. You seem to be there for me, and I can't believe it, but you guys hung out with me. I think I had 5 or 6 people hang out with me for 4.5 hours live, hairing this mask today. I'm sorry, I'm not on camera. I think he's on camera, I'm not sure, but
I'm on camera.
You hung out with me the whole day. I was very anxious for my brother to see this mask, because it's his mask, 1, and 2, you know, he's never really had a really good Halloween 2 mask. And I think
it's always been my favorite.
And that's what I'm going to give him. I'm not going to give him something that, you know, the Halloween 1 just wasn't. I don't know. I like the Halloween 1 too. It's you know, it all works. See, it's got all the details too, only it's whiter. It doesn't have the yellow in it. But I've had a lot of people today when I was doing the hair on this, they're like very interested in getting this mask more than this mask.
I'm anxious to see how many people prefer the Halloween 2 movie to the Halloween 1. I've always been partial to 2. Because 2 seemed, that's when it got started, man. That's when the excitement was just starting at the end of Halloween 1. And just the way Halloween 2 started just got you right away. I just loved Halloween 2. So it's a rare time that a sequel outdid the original, I think. In my opinion. I mean, people still love 1, but I like 2.
I like 1 for its originality. There's parts in 2 that I didn't like, but there's parts in 2 that I like better than in 1. I look at those 2 movies
They're
as
one movie.
One movie.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that too.
And even though that there were different actors playing Michael Myers, Dick Warlock nailed it too.
I think he did it, knocked it out of park.
And I'll tell you why I liked
his walk was so much different.
It was creepier, and the reason why you bought into that is because at the end, when he got shot in Halloween 1, at the very end, 6 times, you kind of thought, okay, this guy's not human. So part 2, when he started slow walking, it was
more robotic.
It was more robotic. It was
supernatural. He became supernatural then.
And I accepted that because you don't survive 6 bullets and walk away.
That's how I like to play him at hay rides and Halloween attractions. I like to play him as Dick Warlock, that lifeless walk.
Oh.
That's what makes him scary, I think.
And you know what? Now you've got the mask that will match your walk.
Yep. You can't swing your arms when you do a good Michael Myers.
Yeah, you can.
You have to walk with no arm swinging.
Unless you do it like Nick Castle.
Well, he had an aggressive walk when he was walking across the street in part
But then he
one.
was human at that point still.
Right.
He was human at that point.
You could see it was different. It was a whole different.
So it worked so well, that first 1 and 2 movie, because of the fact that, you know, he wasn't human at that point. I think the only change, I think, was the aging of the mask. That's a little unexpected. Trying to make it all one night. That's where the dividing line is, because the mask did age quite a bit, turned yellowish, got a lot dirtier.
Which could be explained by getting shot.
Getting shot, falling off the balcony and hitting the dirt, you know what I mean? Yeah, you tossed around a little bit, getting dirty.
And if you notice in part one, it looked like he landed in dirt. And in part two, it's beautiful green grass.
Yeah. Yeah.
It seemed that way.
I wonder where they shot that first scene. Was that really on that lawn? I don't know.
Might have been. I don't know.
There was an old crickety tree right next to him where he fell.
It just, in part one, it looked like dirt. And then all of a sudden, part two, it's this beautiful lawn.
Beautiful lawn with a lot of blood on it.
Right.
So, my brother's going to get this mask in a couple of days. I've got a lot of photos to do with the mask. I'm going to put it on in my case that I custom built for custom corpses, and it's got the Halloween pumpkin in it. It's flame lit. I'm just going to take the case off of it and then put his mask in there and take some still shots and try to turn it, angle it, all kinds of stuff. And
you have to have the pumpkin with the skull in it with that mask.
well, I'm actually gonna make a pumpkin with the skull, but I have to figure out. I want to make it so it opens up like it does in the actual scene of the movie. In the opening.
Tough.
Oh no, I got the pumpkins for it right there. That's what they're for. I got a bunch
You have
of.
to have the spider webbing or whatever it was.
Yeah, but I got to. That's the tricky part, because there was some sort of webbing in there that kind of peeled, but that was a one shot. It peeled open once, didn't close, and then do it again. They only had to make it sticky
The
once.
skull part can be just one piece of rubber
What was that?
with artwork on it, and as the pumpkin opens, it stretches just like the one in the movie. It stretched almost out of shape.
I've already kind of figured that part out. I'm actually going to do one out of silicone.
Yeah.
I want to do a silicone. I'm going to try and find a silicone. I don't want to make the silicone mask because I don't want to get into silicone. Silicone costs a fortune. I want to try and find a skeleton face silicone mask that I can just cut the face of it off and attach it. But see, it's going to be inside the pumpkin, so I have to figure out a way to attach it into the pumpkin. And once it's attached inside the pumpkin and the pumpkin opens up and stretches a little bit, and however the webbing is,
You need a blue light.
yeah, I got to look at the film real good before I do it, and then see what happens. That should be
You better
really
let
cool.
them go.
Well, guys, thanks for if you're on. Maybe you are here listening to us now. Hold on. Oh, there's 3 people on. Say hello, guys. That's my brother Keith you're looking at. I guess you don't. But we just surprised him with his mask. He'd never seen it before, and he kind of blew his mind. So when this video uploads, you can go back to the very beginning of it and watch his surprise. I can't duplicate a masterpiece.
Give 'em one more.
We'll give you one more look of him wearing his mask since you guys are on here. Kind of fix the hair. The hair's a mess. There you go. Good enough. It's going to be his mask. You got to tilt. Where's your eyes at?
Huh?
Where's your eyes?
They're right here.
Oh, all right. That was weird. I could see your eyelids or something. Yeah. So, guys, tilt your head. Kind of look at the dead body hanging on the wall through the knife. Oh, it's Halloween too. Yeah, this is his mask. He's gonna have fun on Halloween with this. Oh yeah.
There he is.
All right, peace, everybody. You guys have a great night, and thanks for tuning in. He just got done working, so he came by, seen his mask, totally blew his mind. he'll have his mask in his possession in a couple days. I got to get photos. I got to fix a little bit more on the hair, style it just the way I want to style it, and lock it into place. So peace. Have a great night. Remember, hit the like, the subscribe, all that fun stuff. Hit the notification bell and share the content. Thank you so much. And please have a safe weekend. This is 4th of July weekend. You know, the nuts are out, so be careful.
Watch out for Michael.
Yeah, watch out for Michael. Michael. Okay. Yeah, that's creepy. All right. Peace, guys. See you tomorrow.